What's going on, Netflix fans? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest movie that released on Netflix this weekend, and that is Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. This movie's directed by David Dobkin, who directed The Judge with Robert Downey Jr., and this movie stars Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams, Dan Stevens, Pierce Brosnan, and Demi Lovato. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Eurovision Song Contest centers around these two characters, Lars and Sigrid, Rachel McAdams and Will Ferrell, and they both are a duo, a singing duo, and they're from Iceland, and they both have a passion for singing, and they enter into this contest, the Eurovision Singing Contest. It's the biggest singing competition in the whole entire world, and they're going to follow their dreams and participate in this singing competition. And they have to travel through hurdles and to hopefully get recognized and win the contest. I always make it an effort to review the newest movies every week, especially with Netflix dropping original movies left to right. This movie, I didn't know anything about it. All I knew is that Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams, the star-studded cast, was involved. Will Ferrell wearing a wig, and it just looked really weird at the start. But surprisingly, the film does have a heart to it than I was expecting. Eurovision, it is a blast at times. This movie isn't the greatest movie in the world or anything, but I had a fun time watching it. There are issues with it. It's definitely not a perfect movie. I would say definitely check this out on Netflix if you're not doing anything. Out of the performances of the characters, I think the best one's probably Rachel McAdams in here. I think she's a really great actress, like very underrated. I loved her in Game Night. That's probably like my favorite performance for like comedy that she's done over these past few years. She feels like the only actor or actress given like a genuine performance in here. She's really good in a lot of the songs in here. Even though there are issues, which I'll get into, I think Rachel McAdams stood out for me in this film. Will Ferrell is doing this really over-the-top Iceland accent, and it's really off from time to time. But it's Will Ferrell. Like, I can't picture a lot of really known comedic actors in this type of role other than Will Ferrell. He also has to deal with his father, played by Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan, he was really great in the short scenes he was in, and he basically has to prove his dad wrong because his dad doesn't believe in him and what he's doing with his life. I would say the songs are definitely the most memorable part of Eurovision Song Contest. It's what you remember the most and what you're going to watch this movie for. All when you're seeing the stage, like the production design, it makes you feel like you're in an actual rock concert. And that's pretty much the premise of this movie. Pretty much they have to overcome laughter, people laughing at them their whole lives. And that's pretty much stuff you've seen before when you feel like you're a downer and people look down on you and laugh at you. That's pretty much the whole movie. It pretty much went in a generic storyline that I could pretty much tell what was going to happen from start to finish. Characters are just put in situations. They have to get out of the hurdles that are presented to them. And I just felt like they did it in a very Hollywoodized way. There's lots of love storyisms, a lot of drama and stuff like that it felt like it was just forced into here to basically follow Hollywood movie cliches. While I enjoyed most of the songs in here, I think a lot of them are really auto-tuned and just very obvious. Will Ferrell especially, whenever he sings, he opens his mouth really wide open a lot, and it just feels very obvious that he's lip-syncing, and that's something I expect. Will Ferrell's not a singer, and just the way they did it, it just felt like a lazy way to lip sync and auto-tune. Just throw that in. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga, if this is your guys' first time checking out my channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, hit that like button and consider clicking that subscribe button, because I do tons of movie reviews, ranking videos, Blu-ray updates every single month. And if you're interested, I have a podcast called the Fallen for Film Podcast with me and my co-host Colin Williams, where we dive into all the newest trends in movie news, do top 5 lists, have guests on from time to time, and talk tons of movie content. And the best thing is, I do this on a weekly basis. Eurovision's a fun time. If you're going into this movie looking for some fun songs and some good laughs, then I think this movie will entertain you. Will Ferrell is really over the top. Rachel McAdams is actually pretty good in here. And it's just full of just Hollywood cliches you've seen before. But if you're looking for some fun singing, watch it with a group of friends or something like that, then I think this is the movie to put on. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Eurovision Song Contest The Story of Fire Saga a 7. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on the new Netflix movie, Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga. That is a long title to memorize. If you guys have seen this movie, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you going to check it out on Netflix this weekend? Thank you guys so much for watching this Netflix review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.